and the sun, amazingly for the UK, over the last few days is actually shining. And I've just repotted plants, moved pots around, and loved every second of it. And I was just reflecting as about expectations and how we have so many expectations on ourselves, actually. And some of them can be quite insidious, and they're not even obvious expectations. It might be an expectation that we self care, it might be an expectation that we behave in certain ways towards others, it might be expectations that we don't like, that we want to change the way we think, or when our more challenging thoughts might arise. And expectations, it was interesting. Yesterday I worked with a boy with profound, fairly complex autism for the first time. And I, as usual, have no expectations when I see a child. And the mum, he didn't initially want to come in the space because it was a new space and whatever. And he came in quite quickly, actually, to be fair, and settled very easily and stayed with me for a good 45 minutes. And the mum was just sort of looking at me like, what did you do? What is this? And I said to her afterwards, when we have no expectations, it's so interesting how that just takes the pressure off, and we can just be so much more invitational, and how we can also be invitational to ourselves. So, as always, we're, as human beings, I think we're always in that kind of emotional roller coaster at some level of, things happen and people behave in certain ways that upset us, hurt us. And, all of that relates back to expectations that we have on others, or equally on ourselves. And I just think it's worth just taking some time to reflect on the implications of expectations, and how when we really notice, we have expectations about all sorts of things, expectations about how our day is going to go, expectations about how much self-care we might do, expectations on, all of which is pressure. And self-care shouldn't be about pressure, actually. It should be about gentleness and presence and love, and just being able to, and acceptance, actually, more than anything. And I think when we drop expectations, we have acceptance. I think that's what we get to. And acceptance seems to be, such a very valuable part of our existence, actually. We accept the children as they are. We welcome them with open arms. So I wonder what it would take to really welcome ourselves fully with open arms, without expectations, and just with love and acceptance and kindness, and for being human, for being a human mess, for having feelings, for sometimes our feelings are really horrible, very uncomfortable, unpleasant. We can have reactions to feelings when we felt hurt that could be angry, could be, it could be angry. I mean, that's what comes up for me anyway when I feel hurt, is I feel angry that I've been hurt, and or sad that I've been hurt, or I don't know. So it's just worth reflecting on expectations, and then I kind of unwind that to say, well, where were my expectations on this person that allowed them to hurt me? Did I not see them as human? Did I not see them? Where can forgiveness come into that too? I love forgiveness. I'm doing a lot of practice right now about forgiving myself for all sorts of things, all day long, actually. Every time I have a difficult thought, I forgive myself for having that thought, and how that actually changes, and how that also ties into expectations. So that's my very brief share for this afternoon. I hope you're all enjoying sunshine like I am. It's really amazing to feel the sunshine and to feel the light coming back, actually. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a beautiful Saturday.